Okay, looks like I am live. Hey guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee. If you are live with me on either YouTube or LinkedIn, please comment on the chat. Just say your name, where you're from, and what's your goal for 2022. So come on the chat and let me know you can see me live and also introduce yourself at the same time. Let me directly play some calm down music. We're going to get started in 1 minute. Okay, great. Welcome, guys. Hey. All right. So I see lots of people already join us live on both YouTube and LinkedIn. Welcome, welcome. Hey, guys, this is Dr. Nancy Lee. I've helped hundreds of people land their dream PM job offer and also continue to get promoted as a product leader. And for people who have been listening to our YouTube channel and also our offer celebration in the TikTok and also Instagram, you should already see lots of like latest news regarding people. Not only they continue to land PM job offers, but also continue to get promoted. Some of our students currently was a VP of product. Some of you guys also asked this question, hey, Nancy, what will happen if there's a hiring freeze? And to be frank with you guys, there's a good news and also bad news. And the good news is that there's still lots of job openings and out there, and every single week our students still landing lots of offers, and every month we're landing lots of fan offers as well. If you want to learn more about how you are able to land your dream PM job offer, and especially in big tech companies, you can go to this website, drnancy.com, to learn more. And as I said, there's good news and bad news. The bad news is also the truth that for big tech companies like Google, Meta, they already announced layoffs, such as Meta announced layoff 10% of their low performance employees. And Google recently announced they will potentially improve the productivity, which might lead to 20% cut of their current people working for those companies. And also, and as of like last week, I do have a student who currently work in the past used to work for Snapchat. Last week reached out to me, he was laid off as well. So therefore there's a lot of unsettled news and out there, and people are always worried and also thinking about, is this still the right time for them to jump ship to become a product manager, or they're already a product manager, are they supposed to jump ship to join a new company? And so what should we do in this moment? And so this specific free training is designed for all of you guys who already registered for my free masterclass, and where I'm going to share with you how you're able to land and keep your dream PM job during a hiring freeze. Okay, so for people already registered, you're in good place, and this is a pre-event training. You should also receive the free resume training and other bonuses inside of your confirmation email. So make sure to check out your email. And for people who haven't registered, you can go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass. Go to my website, drnancy.com, and you're able to main page, you'll have a button for you to register for our free masterclass and get ready to come up with your best strategies to achieve your dream job offer as well. Okay. Now, let me see who joined us and say, whoever joined us, make sure you say hi in the audience. We have somebody, Wishman Fee, and your objective to attend this masterclass to pivot into product management. Welcome, welcome. Washmina and Jiaxin said also register for free masterclass. Yes, great. Can't wait to see all of you guys. And by the way, the link of the free masterclass is also in the description of both YouTube live and also the LinkedIn live right now. It should be in the description. Okay. If you cannot find the link, you can still go to this website, drnancy.com, to find the right link. It's on the homepage. Click the button so you can directly register. Now let's jump to the main focus today. Okay. So let me show you the deck. Actually, our team already collected information, which is regarding the latest hiring news, because I really want you to understand the best strategies, what you can do in this crazy scenario, and help you to make very intelligent decisions. Okay. To be frank, timing is very important. You might work really hard, but you are not getting the right result. It's probably because either you apply for the wrong time, or you find out this is not the right career for you, or different reasons behind it. So therefore, let's make sure you have all the timing and all the strategies lined up for all of you guys. So let's do this. Let's first of all review the latest news in the market. Let me share my screen right now. Okay, can you guys see my screen? You should be able to see it. If you cannot, please comment on the chat. Let me see the chat. It looks like people can see my screen. And I also see Olga. Hi, Olga, looking for PM job and trying to collect all possible information about it. Awesome, awesome. Yes. So in this masterclass training, you're able to learn a lot regarding your career and what do you need to do to land your PM job. Awesome. And also in our live masterclass, we go in depth as well. Okay, right now, first of all, I do want to review the latest information. It is true, as we all know, the public news, like Coinbase lay off 18% of the employees, like all the big tech companies, they announced like freeze hiring or slow hiring. And to be frank, to my surprise, I surprised to see that Facebook actually like decided to cut the 10% of the employees, because Facebook has been doing quite well for a while. Besides, people start to think about what do they do in terms of, do they spend more time on Instagram, or do they gradually transition into TikTok? And Facebook also starts to do the MetaMask kind of initiative. So I was surprised to see that they have like 10% layoff this year. However, and the good news, what I want to share with you guys is that as I'm speaking, so 2 weeks ago, we still have 2 students who land offers from Meta. Both of them are working for Meta ads team. Okay, they're creating ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, and all those ads. So even if they're cutting off 10% of the employees, even if companies say, oh, we're freeze hiring, but through the insider news, I've been talking to lots of people inside the company, and they are still in the process of enhancing their revenue generating team. So which is Facebook ads, Instagram ads. So that's why we have 2 students join Meta even after they announce they're going to like lay off 10%. Okay, so this, I want you guys pay close attention when those like news out there. There's still golden nuggets and different kind of opportunities that you can still land in those big tech companies. Okay, do not get like super scared about the news. It's more laser focused on the right team you need to join. Okay. Now, of course, Snapchat. Snap also lay off 20% of the employees. So this is also public news. But what I also want to share with you is that please do not be scared about the general information. It's very true. Last week, we have, I have a friend actually basically reached out to me saying that he was laid off, but the week before, we still have another student saying that she just started her new job in Snapchat as well. And again, that student who joined Snapchat is also working on monetization, which is helping Snapchat to create more revenue. Did you see a trend right here? Even if some big tech companies, they still say, oh, we're going to lay off, we're going to go through different kind of like situations and scenarios. But it's better you laser focus on what type of team they're still hiring for the purpose of generating revenue. So those teams will continue to hire. Of course, it will be much harder for you to join because there's so many people recently was laid off, and the pool of the candidate also become like 5 times bigger. It will be harder, but that doesn't mean that they are not going to stop hiring forever. There's still more opportunities. Okay, so let me ask you this question. So comment on the chat right now, whoever join us. So what's your goal? Are you looking to transition into product management, or you want to jump ship to a company, become a senior PM or director PM? So comment on the chat. I want to hear more about your goal. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment on the chat as well. I'm happy to answer any questions here. Okay. Yeah, put it there. I'm going to review all your questions and learn more about your goals. Now, let me do this. Let me also ask you a very important question regarding the timing and how I think through timing. And actually this week, we're about to launch another video regarding why I actually quit my job during hiring freeze. I personally went through 2 hiring freezes and recessions. One is the 2008 recession. The other one is the hiring freeze that happened at the beginning of the pandemic. That was in April 2020. And my most important decision-making process in the April 2020 was that, would I be happy if I were to stuck in my job for another 2 to 5 years? You guys seriously need to think about this and really would you be happy? The reason is, so comment on the chat, would you be happy staying in your current job for another 2 to 5 years? So let me analyze the situation that went through my mind 2 years ago when we had a hiring freeze. As most of you guys already went through the COVID environment, actually, almost everyone in the world went through COVID environment. If you were in the US at the moment, you would already see the news. You know that it's even 5 times worse than where we are right now. Over there, everybody, all the big tech companies and even small companies saying that, hey, we don't want to hire anybody anymore. This is a very scary. We don't know what the future look like. We want to pause hiring for a while and look to see what going to look like. That was in April 2020. But at the time, I was already working for Verizon for 4 years. And to be frank, I really love my leadership team, but I hit a plateau. I asked my leadership, is there still opportunities for me to become a director? Any new opportunity within Verizon at the moment? And that was 100,000 people company. There should be lots of opportunities. And at the time they said, Nancy, we're freeze hiring. We just do not have director position anymore, but we do have positions in other department, just not in the director position. So which gave me a wake up moment, which I need to think really hard, saying that if I, at the time, decide to stay in Verizon for a while until the new director position opening up and until COVID is over, that will be at least 2 years. That was my prediction, which was true. COVID actually lasts for 2 years. And then in that case, I'll be staying in Verizon for 6 years in total. That was way too long. I do love the people I work with, but I hit a plateau in terms of what I need to do for my next career. And also, to be frank, I was doing family planning. I really want to land in a very good job and environment and have certain kind of career progression before I had my son. So therefore, 2 years ago, even if companies announce freeze hiring, and I decide to just go out, take a look to see any opportunities out there. Guess what? Even if they announce freeze hiring, I identify 20 jobs are still out there. There are 20 jobs out there. And senior level, director level. So okay, let me apply for jobs out there. And eventually I land 4 offers. 3 of those are director offers within 2 months, that from April to March in 2020. Okay, so now let me ask you this question. Would you be happy to stay in your current job for another 2 years, up to 5 years? Okay, comment on the chat, yes or no. Why I say 2 to 5 years was because so we are going to hit double recession. Okay, one is inflation. I think all of you guys experience a painful inflation. It's crazy. Everything's way more expensive. So right now the inflation is over 9.3%. It's crazy. Now inflation on top of original recession. So our recession is already overdue now plus recession. Once the true double recession gonna hit, the whole market is gonna drop very significantly. So I personally believe that it will take at least 2 years, up to 5 years for us to get out of any particular recession. So in that case, all companies will start firing people, laying off people, and even if you have a job, you probably cannot move around just because there's no mobility anymore. So we're gonna get stuck in our current job for another 2 to 5 years. So question to you is that would you feel happy or not if you were the one who gets stuck? And actually Warren Buffett predict that a recession is coming within 3 to 16 months from today. So therefore, it's better you think through this right now so you have some skills and knowledge and knowing what to do before you just randomly enter into a double recession and you don't know what exactly will happen to you. Okay, so come on the chat. Let me see yes or no. Would you feel happy or comfortable in your current job for another 2 to 5 years? Someone said, no, I won't. I quit last week. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, you follow your heart and choose your own destiny and take it into control. We also see Mustafa join us and Yashesh join us as well. Okay, so yes, basically I did the same thing. I was like, no, I can't, I'm not happy. I cannot stay there for another 2 to 5 years. It's crazy. So I made a very bold decision. However, the bold decision led to the biggest career acceleration I've ever had. And then I quickly became director and actually had 3 director offers within 2 months. So now, given if some of your answers is no, and here is what I want you to do. If some of your answer is yes, I'll also give you specific career paths for you, okay? So let's talk about the yes people. Yes people is straightforward. If your answer is yes, here is what you need to do. Okay, so I feel comfortable staying in my job for another 2 to 5 years. I don't mind. I am just like, it's okay. And actually, maybe some people do stay in the job for a long time and you are happy with the people you work for and you totally should stay in your current job for a long time just for personal and professional reasons. So stay there. So very important for you is that if you decide to stay in your current company, it's very critical. Believe me, I went through 2 recessions and economic downturn. I know how exactly companies will behave. If you stay in your current job and you are happy to stay there for another 2 to 5 years, immediately you need to associate yourself with the revenue generating department. It's very critical. You need to associate yourself right now, okay? Not until the true recession comes, people start to announce layoffs. You need to do some project or start networking or do something, or maybe do some integration between your product to the revenue generating product within your company. If you happen to be in the revenue generating product in your company, it's likely you are totally fine. And I believe you can ride out the upcoming double recession. Okay, if not, associate your project with the revenue generating department is going to keep you safe in the upcoming 2 to 5 years if once the recession hit. Okay, so people who say no, here is what you need to do. Okay, so which means it's important that you immediately start to look around because there's still lots of opportunities out there. As I mentioned, I showed you those data earlier, okay? There's still more opportunities out there. So in this case, it's more important you take control of your destiny and really improve the efficiency of you landing and discovering those job offers. So let me show you the 3-step framework you need to follow. So step number 1, you really need to use the networking strategies. Okay, so right now, let me show you something very easy. Okay, so let me show you my LinkedIn, where you can find those opportunities and dun, dun, dun. Okay. We need to find. So let me show you what you need to do. Okay, so go to LinkedIn right away. Where is my LinkedIn page? It's right here. Okay, step number 1, you should immediately go to LinkedIn and search potential job domain that you're in. For example, some of you guys mentioned, hey, you want to become a product manager in fintech or any directions. If you already come from finance background, it's probably easier for you to become product manager in fintech or any other department, right? So you can just search, for example, product manager, right? And if you put in, so now it's important, product manager finance, yeah, you can do this, or fintech, you are able to find lots of opportunities out there. People, no jobs. Oh my, this is very slow. Click jobs and put in the title. So see, hey guys, see this. 4,960 jobs out there just within the product manager in the finance, the fintech space. Okay, there's still lots of opportunities out there. You guys just do not know what's the best strategies to capture those opportunities. And to be frank, you only need one of those 4,900 jobs in the like fintech space. There's so many opportunities out there. Okay, so now the easiest part, let's say like senior product manager, and this probably doing some payment stuff. I was in Spotify. Let's open this up. Oh, their connections. Then you go to personalization, lifetime value, and I'll see remote, Spotify remote position in Miami. And very nice. I am guessing it already detect my location in Miami already. Okay, so for example, I believe this is really good one. Very fun job, and also a remote position. And then it's critical for you to immediately go networking. Okay, you can search. LinkedIn already suggests who already work for this company. Was so little applicant. Oh my goodness, so little applicant right now. Why you guys miss out those big opportunities out there? Okay, immediately. And a week ago, only 20 applicants and already have people working there. If you don't have mutual connections working there, you can directly ping the hiring manager or existing people working for like a Spotify and give you a referral. Okay, so here is step number 1. You follow what I did. Step number 1, immediately search the industry or your background or something you're interested that's relevant to what you did in the past. Could be product manager, e-commerce, product manager, finance, product manager, something, anything towards that direction. And then you are able to find a list of jobs that's relevant to your specific unique background. Number 1. Number 2 is that you directly use a networking strategy, especially when all of a sudden the market become very competitive, like Google about to lay off 20%, Meta lay off 10%. Like all of a sudden they get the top jobs because they came from FAANG companies. Now, for people like you guys, immediately you need to use a networking strategy, directly pitch yourself like to the hiring managers through the connections and ask them, hey, this is my unique value proposition. That's why I'm qualified for this job. And that will increase your success rate significantly, was because even if there's limited opportunities during like recessions, hiring freeze, people like someone who know their value proposition. People like someone who really already know their specific like contribution to the team, and you just need to contribute, confidently pitch yourself. Okay. Number 3 is that when you go through those interviews, I have very sincere like advice for all of you guys. I know all of you guys will say, okay, so let me just like read a book about product design, product case interview, and maybe some of you guys saying that, oh, I'm not going to interview with like Google or Meta type of companies, and I don't need to take a product design very seriously. No, now almost all companies start to follow the interview strategies from Google and Meta to ask you lots of product design questions. So you really need to prepare. So we suggest our students to do at least 20 mock interviews, do 20 different kind of cases, not just doing mock. It's more about what's the best strategy to answer those interview questions. What's the best customer segmentation? So all of those is going to make sure that once there's one opportunities put in front of you, you have 100% success rate to grab it and really catch it. Okay, so instead of playing a numbers game, I really hate the strategy of people. Oh, let me just go interview, see what I get. And to be frank, the chance of you really landing a PM job offer in like FAANG companies is less than 1%. There's so many applicants out there. They're never going to lower the bar in those FAANG companies. However, in the past few months, and 25% of offers came from FAANG companies. I know exactly how they select people. And even if when you get in, we have students actually, I was doing like David and also Henry recently joined Facebook. Even within the first day, there's like 2 months team matching process. And then it's another 2 weeks, very intense bootcamp. And there's another like 9 months that continue like training and onboarding and learning and teaching about what does the Facebook ads work or like Instagram ads work, right? So all those very, very detailed training process will happen, which means that they really require you to be high performance product managers. So in order to achieve that level, you need to be prepared and really be an outstanding product manager before you even go out for an interview or go out to start your new job. Based on my student I joined Meta right now, he's basically like, they're crazy intense. It's like once you get in, you also need to survive. This is like going nuts, to be frank with you guys. Right? So please make sure you improve your skills. Do really in-depth study of different kind of case studies before you go in for interviews. Once you go in for interview, you also need to continue to improve all different kind of PM skills to continue to become the next generation product leader. I'm being very sincere with all of you guys, okay? Because the market has become very tight and people start to telling me left and right, and they like didn't like the job, or they joined, they didn't like the team, or like this politics, or company already like start laying off people, just like Snapchat, people immediately reach out to me like, I was laid off, what should I do? Okay, I don't want you guys to get into that position. So therefore, it's important to upscale yourself at this moment so that you are ready for your upcoming like new product career, or continue to become a senior PM or director product. Okay, so as I said, this is a pre-event training for our upcoming masterclass. You can go here to learn more, where I go in depth regarding what the right strategies, how do you create product portfolio, and different kind of exclusive referrals we have within TikTok and Google. Okay, so feel free to post your questions on the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. So which masterclass is right here? Is a question here. Which masterclass? Right here. This one, let me share my screen. Okay, so this one, go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass, where I teach you how to land and keep your dream product manager job during a hiring freeze. Okay, even if you don't have the confidence and tech degree or PM experience. So make sure you go there. I really want you to be recession proof. Okay, so now let me answer any questions here. So feel free to put your questions on the chat. And let me go through them one by one. Feel free to introduce yourself as well. Abhishek said, I have already quit my job, but unable to get anything. Okay, so Abhishek, as I said, you already, congratulations. And I really feel like you are taking control of your destiny. If you didn't like your job and you know that you were not going to survive in your new job for another 2 to 5 years, it's more important you quit right now, because September is a primary recruiting season. Okay, so I'm proud of you. You made very bold decision, but as you said, you're just unable to get anything. You're really using the wrong strategy. You need to immediately use the networking strategy. Immediately, you also need to have a product portfolio. You also need to do lots of different case studies before walking to interview. And I also suspect your resume just wasn't good. There's specific ways per manager writing the resume. And so for people who already joined our masterclass, in your confirmation email, there is a link where we give you the free training regarding how to write your resume. So you should have your resume ready before you come into our live training, okay? So that we teach you how exactly use the right resume and also start to land those interviews. That's actually step one, landing those interviews. So go to this website, drnancy.com/masterclass to register. And let's make sure you jumpstart your career, because it's very scary. Actually, you quit your job and not able to land anything. I think something's wrong with your strategy. resume or background or something. I just don't know what went wrong, but we will give you the step-by-step guidance and tell you more. Yes. Promotes the doctorate and pursuing product management course. I am a fresher. Can you help me what kind of package I can expect? What can I do to land a good company as a PM? Okay, so you are entry level. If you're entry level PM, so inside a PM Accelerator, our students have received like offers from like entry level. Depends on the locations. If you're in San Francisco, we have students working in a San Francisco startup. The package $130,000. We also have students who are like very senior up to $800,000 because your entry level, if you're in San Francisco, is like 130. We also have students who get remote PM position, they're getting like $85,000. So there's lots of opportunities for you to create very good income as a product manager. Okay. I am currently a project manager. Yusuf said, I'm currently a project manager deciding whether I need to pursue product management. What are the required skill set differences between product and project manager? Oh, very good. Okay. Yusuf, I have free training. Let me share with you my free training and on YouTube. So let me share with your free training. Let me show you my screen. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. There are a lot of different free training you should have studied on my YouTube channel. Where is my Chrome folder? Where is my here? Chrome. Okay, so go to my channel. Okay, now, if you don't know the differences and what skills are required, and first of all, there's several things I want to watch right away. And now, regarding differences between product, project, and program manager, and they are how to become an outstanding product manager, and right here, project. So this one. So product, project, program manager, salary, responsibilities, and impact. So make sure to study this video, and we'll tell you what you need to expect. And now regarding skills, I have published lots of videos regarding the skills you need. You can come to this training. A skills, just search on my channel, A skills. Dun, 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 dun. A product manager skills that are required for you to train, especially with people transition from consultant and MBA background. So make sure to study this video. Okay, now specifically, let me laser focus on regarding the skills you need from project and product management position. Okay, so skills you need as a product manager, in addition to what you have as project manager, is a vision. We require lots of product vision and why certain like feature is going to have a higher impact to the customers, and we'll also require people to have the skills of building a product roadmap. We also require people to have executive presentation skills, because once you have a roadmap regarding short and near term different features you need to do, what exactly you need to do in terms of convincing your stakeholders, give you resources. And I believe those like executive presentation might be overlap with a project manager, but product manager are the one who's setting the vision, setting the roadmap, leading a team to create your vision and bring the product to the hands of customers. And those are important skills product managers to have. And on top of that, product manager also need to have the influence without authority skills. So this is one of the most important skills, because product managers in general, you are not a boss of anybody, but you're leading a team of cross-functional, such as like legal. Well, I used to work for legal, compliance, and like marketing, sales, engineers. Okay, so all those are important skills you need to master. Now, let me see the next question we have. So, Kazip, how can I get into your Accelerator program and get all the content? Okay, Kazip, good question. Here is what you need to do if you're interested in PM Accelerator. So go to my website, darknessly.com. There are specific guidance. We already lay out for you guys. So let me go to my website. And so step number one, in order to get into PM Accelerator, you are required to go to our masterclass. In the description of this video, you have the link to our masterclass, and on our website, we also have the link to our masterclass. Step number one. Step number two is that once you finish the masterclass, you can either reserve your early bird ticket or directly talk to our head mission to interview to see the good fit for our program, because there's a selection process to join our program because we want to achieve high success rate. In the past, like few months, 25% of offers came from FAANG companies, and our students on average, their salary bumped $70,000, $70,000 on average. So we want to make sure the high success rate is what we want to go after. So I want all of you guys to be qualified for the program. And once you pass the interview process with our head of mission, the one who selected is going to join our PM Accelerator community. Okay, so that's how exactly you need to do. And now let me show you guys my website, which you have all the information you need. So you go to darknessly.com. And right here. Okay. Yes, we also guarantee. We have strong guarantee. If you don't land an offer within 90 days, putting on strategy into practice, you will receive unlimited coaching until you do, because we're confident that you will land your dream job offer. There's no need to stress. We have helped hundreds of people land their dream PM job offer, and also lots of them get paid extremely high, up to $800,000 per year. So we believe you can make it happen as well. That's why we dare to offer you those guarantee. Here is what you need to do. Okay, how to join the program, attend the master class, and then you submit application or reserve your early bird, and then you successful applicants and join our PM communities. Okay, so go to this my website, darknessly.com. You're able to learn more. Okay, and also click those buttons to register for our upcoming masterclass at step one to see if you qualify for the program. Okay, for people who already did pre-registering, that's why today you're getting pre-event training to get all your your questions answered, and also help you to settle down, make decision regarding what you need to do in this potential upcoming recession and hiring freeze scenario. Okay, so let me see. Elka, do you offer one-on-one coaching? So if you are part of our PMA VIP program, you're able to get lots of one-on-one coaching from us. But we have Pro and VIP, different kind of packages, and also have PMA leader packages. You can go to our masterclass, darknessly.com/masterclass, to learn more regarding what packages works best for you. But the short answer is yes, we do have one-on-one coaching. So let me ask. Oh, Yusuf had another question. So your question is regarding product manager. Which role is more stressful? And I personally believe that project manager is more stressful because you're working around other people's requirements. For product manager, it's less stressful because you are the leader. You just need to know how to manage your team, manage your roadmap. So I think product management is the best career ever I can ever had. It is so much fun because not only create product, you're also going to impact millions of people's life together. So it's just like best thing ever. You can combine your passion with the work you do, and it just nothing can beat that. How is the PM Accelerator program structured? So How is this program structured? Okay, so our program have group coaching, we have one-on-one coaching, we have like mentors answering questions through Discord channel, and we also have the unlimited mock interviews part of our program. We also have unlimited job referrals. And so we have lots of different ways for you to achieve your success as well. So basically you have like twice per week training, and on top of that, like unlimited coaching, and on top of the unlimited job referrals as part of the program. And as I said, we guarantee if you're not able to land your PM job offer within 90 days after applying our strategies, you're able to get unlimited free coaching until you make it happen, because 2 reasons. First of all, we want to see you succeed. And we are not here just land your job. As I said, it's more important you keep a job to become a product leader. Number 2, we have made it happen for hundreds of product managers and out there. So we have confidence that the system will work. That's why we dare to offer you guarantee. Okay. Yeah, go to the masterclass, drnancy.com/masterclass to learn more. We are going to describe all the like details, go into masterclass towards the end. Go into a PM Accelerator towards the end of the masterclass, so you are able to master the top 3 strategies we do immediately and in the free masterclass. And towards the end, if you're interested in PM Accelerator, you can stay until the end and ask more questions after we like showing the insider experience and examples what does it look like to join the communities. Okay. Olga, is your program for US market only? I'm from EU, Europe. No, our program is global. Okay, we have global audience. Actually, we have program manager in Meta in London, I believe in London. Yeah, she's in London working in our program. We also have, yes, we have lots of people who are very senior in FAANG companies through our program, because they want to get advanced into even higher position in FAANG companies. Okay, so yes, we have very like experienced people in our program as well. And of course, someone who's entry level who want to get into FAANG companies or like join the dream startups. And globally, we also have people who like in Germany join our program, people in Barcelona. The guy in Barcelona joined a self-driving car company. Yeah, so the woman in Germany, I believe she joined another like a car sharing company and as a senior product manager. And yeah, senior product manager, even if she didn't have the PM experience, but we are able to identify related experience, repackage her portfolio, and make her qualify for senior PM position as well. Yes, we have very global audience. Also people in Australia. My student in Australia recently landed a job in Canva, which I use Canva for my design. Very excited to actually working on one of my favorite products. Yes, all over the place. Do we have students in New Zealand? I think we have one student in New Zealand. Yes, all over the place, all over the world. How frequent are you talking live? Can we ask any PM concept question here? Like, can we make a PRD for multiple features, or do we have to restrict to one feature? Okay, so are you talking about the live training inside of PMA? So inside of PMA with PM Accelerator, we go live twice per week. You are able to ask any questions regarding how to become a PM, how to write your product requirements. And here, when we do YouTube live or LinkedIn live, we also go live once per week as well for people to receive free coaching. So you can sign up for free coaching by emailing my team. And in the description of any of our past live coaching on YouTube and LinkedIn, you should see a link saying, hey, please submit a form. And my team is going to invite you to like receive free coaching from me as well. Okay, now quick question regarding, quick answer regarding, can you make PRD multiple features for the requirement? Yes, the permit requirement documentation, you should design it for multiple features. You can do multiple features, and usually you should, because some products that have more than one features, and for sure. Okay. can on the website, the option of booking live meetings mentioned. I want the 60-day option, having all the content can get access to 60-day or 60-day. No, our program is a self-paced. You can stay in our program for 60 days, 90 days, or whatever, 1 year, totally up to you. You get access to all our content as soon as you enroll in PM Accelerator. Self-paced, but our team teach you live twice per week to do live case studies, which teach you how to master the real life product management experience and do the live product design case study so that you are the best candidate to walk into an interview and also master the skills you need to keep your job after you land those jobs. And also, to be frank, my student from Meta, he just started his new job. It's very stressful. Even after you started, I was so excited I joined Meta. Right? The real hard work just get started. Seriously, the real hard work just get started once you join these companies. Yeah, that's why we teach you live twice per week. But it's self-paced process. We pre-record all the live training. You can finish all our modules within 2 weeks if you want. And you can also finish in 60 days if you want. And as I said, we guarantee you're able to land your dream PM job offer within 90 days after applying our strategies. If not, you get unlimited coaching from us. Will PMA work for program manager interviews as well? Fahad. Okay, very good question. For PMA, we do have program manager in our program as well. Okay, so we have program manager in our program to become a program manager, like technical program manager in other companies as well. So he's learning from our program, and it just applying the strategy specifically for program manager job. And actually in big tech companies, the program manager are working closely with program manager, and it's required that you are able to laser focus on how to build an outstanding product. So it's important for you to do all the case study together with real product managers. And yes, we have students applying the same strategy, land the job as a technical program manager. So actually we have student landing job in Meta as a technical program manager. Yes, the answer is yes. And actually when you go for Meta technical program manager, they were still going to ask you product case interview questions. Yeah, but they are also going to ask you like technical questions regarding a technical product you're going to manage. Yes, the answer is absolutely yes. How many hours per week one should spend to get success faster? Okay, on average, I was spend 5 hours per week studying our content, applying the strategy. So 5 hours per week is average, so that you are able to finish all the like training and executing strategy within like 2 months. However, if you want to speed up the process, as I said, if you like do 8 hours per week, you can finish within a month. If you do 16 hours per week, you can finish within like 2 weeks. So it's totally up to you. Average 5 hours per week. You can just calculate how much you can put in, because it's self-paced process. We have students actually having interviews at Google Meta next week. They immediately jump started with the right content, the right modules, the most suitable for them, and then come in to do mock interviews on Thursday, so they know how to improve and get results fast. Cool, awesome. Okay. So looks like I answered all the questions. Okay, thank you for joining us today. So make sure go to this website, darknessly.com/masterclass to attend our free upcoming masterclass. We'll teach you step by step what you need to do to land and keep your permanent job during a hiring freeze. I want all of you guys to master all the skills you need right now to survive the upcoming winter. So it's important you already stored all the energy before people start to like go starving during the winter. Okay, so make sure to go to this website and start register today. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in our live masterclass, and also get your resume ready. Whoever registered already, some of you guys, this is a pre-event training. Okay, some of you guys already registered. Please make sure use the link in the confirmation email to write your resume. Okay, it's important you get all the resources ready, get your resume ready, and then you can immediately apply our strategy and get result fast. Okay, cool. All right. And thank you for joining me. And thank you so much for all the questions from both LinkedIn and YouTube. I'm going to see you live in our masterclass. Talk soon. This is Dr. Nancy. Bye.